What up, Wheatfield? What it do? Welcome back to the Wheatfield. Welcome to you. If you're new, hi, welcome. My name is La T. I am so glad to have you. Welcome to you too. Welcome to the Wheatfield. What it do? What it do? Guess what, y'all? We had a great day and we got called to do a message. And I think we probably need to get the disclaimers out there because we growing and there's a lot of people that don't know us. Hi, if you're new, welcome. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all being here. I'm so excited. Every time we get another week, I just get even more excited. Like, it's like the first one, the first, the last, my everything. I'm sorry, y'all. Come on now. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Don't click off. I'm a little kooky. I know. Stay. I got pulled to the text today, y'all. Oh, we got pulled into David and Saul. Woo. We down here in 1 Samuel. So if you want to get your word out and read it where I'm reading, feel free to pause the video and do that. You know, I'm going to deliver what's given on to me. And it is, just a little telling out of our text, you see. And yeah, we got to do this disclaimer thing. We are so off base and so off track. Just roll with your girl. Don't click off. Don't leave. I'm telling you, can start slow like that old school Crisco. Y'all know what I mean. And then those who are returning, y'all know I could be like, trying to get it going because it's a whole lot of energy. It's busting through. I can feel it, and it's like, oh, I got to get a handle on it so that we can. It's like, boom! I feel like something that's finna explode, and I feel like I'm gonna explode from the inside out. I'm just trying to really calm down so that I can get it out. What up, y'all? What it do? Welcome back to the Wheatfield, y'all. Welcome to you. Yes, each and every one of you. Thank you for being here again. This could start off slow like that old school Crisco. I'm just saying, you got to get it out the can and put it in the pan, and the Most High will come in and put the heat on it, because we a channel messenger for real, and we get them downloads and they be like the real deal. I mean, like the alpha, the omega, and all of creation in between. And we got the intelligence, the principle thing, and the breath of life that is in G. Look, it be a whole bunch going in and not, resting inside of the vessel is overflowing. And right now we gotta spill it out. We gotta get it out, but we have to make it make sense so the wheat that is supposed to resonate with it can get it. So if you can hang on in there, if you can vibe with your girl, come on in here and subscribe. I'm just saying, we don't do nothing but sit around and chop it up anyway. Chop it up so we can get this ish up and get it out. I'm just saying, and that's really what it's all about. So if it comes out to be something that you care about, share it out. Sharing is caring. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to come back on the daily and get this here spell, hit the bell. Just saying. Every word is a prayer. So don't be like, because power of life and death is in the tongue. Yes, we speak it out. And right now, I got called to some text, y'all. So we're going to jump into it and find out what it's all about. Because I'm real interested in see what the source is going to do. What it's going to bring through me to give onto me for edification, and then overflow out onto you. Because guess what? I ain't going to feed you shit I wouldn't eat, but I'm just saying. I know. I know I said shit, not, because words is words, and if it's shit, then that's what we call it. Because we about to talk about David and Saul, and y'all know Saul was on one. Okay? We talked about folks getting ready for some big stuff earlier today. And when the Lord, I'm talking about that whole, like the Alpha and the Omega show up, like your blessing, that thing that's been ordained since the beginning of like the eon, like the ages, like when it spoke out, it was said that this was what you was going to do. And that Ian already got the seal on it too. Huh? You tell me that folks ain't gonna be. Oh. Cause watch this here. Watch. Okay. Where we at, source? Let's get it. 1 Samuel. We on 18. And we read from 18:1 all the way through 10. Y'all know what was happening. 18:5. And David went out whithersoever Saul sent him, and behaved himself wisely. And Saul set him over the men of war, and he was accepted in the sight of all the people, and also in the sight of Saul's servants. All the people over the men of war, all the armies, all the people, all the servants. And it came to pass as they came, when David was returned from the slaughter of the Philistines, that the women came out of all the cities of Israel, singing and dancing. You talking about David coming back on that horse. You talking about 6 of Wands type of energy. Dun, 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 riding back from victory. David, what? Anywho, come on, y'all. Let's get it. It says, the women came out of all the cities of Israel, singing and dancing to meet King Saul with tabrets and joy, with instruments of music. And one of the women answered, one of the women, you know it always be the, you know what I'm saying. Anywho. And the women answered one another as they played, and said, Saul has slain his thousands, and David his 10,000s. Ooh. Saul was very wroth. He was pissed. Was he not? And the saying displeased him. That was what I said. You know, the words say displeased. And he said, they have ascribed unto David 10,000s. And they to me have ascribed but thousands. Don't they know I'm the one that sent David to do the work? Anywho. What? It says, to me they have ascribed but thousands, and what can he have more but the kingdom? What can he have more but the kingdom? He got the respect of the army, all the people, all my servants. What else can he have but the kingdom? And Saul eyed David from that day forward. So, ever since that day, Saul had it out for David. Like, I really don't like you. Like, I really got envy and deceit growing and brewing within me because of how everybody is talking about your success, my G. Anywho, come on, let's get it. And it came to pass on the morrow that the evil spirit from God came upon Saul, and he prophesied in the midst of the house. And David played with his hands as at other times. There was a javelin in Saul's hand, and Saul cast the javelin, for he said, I will smite David even to the wall with it. Saul wanted to pin David to the wall with that thing. Like he was an evil spirit from the source came against Saul and set him after David. Like that evil, that envy, that jealousy, that spitefulness, like me, you in the same room. You my dude, my wheat. And I done sent you out to do the work, and you done did the work, you successful, and you got the respect of the whole crew. Now I'm looking at you like, well, what more can they have? I mean, what, they want my seat too? You know, it must be something. Like, what is it? And now, you know, I'm sitting in here, that nasty ass spirit, okay? To the point where I want to take my javelin and just pin your ass to the wall with it. But you supposed to be my G, though. You supposed to be my weed. That's what you thinking, right? Okay. It said, and Saul was afraid of David because the Lord was with him, and departed from Saul. Therefore Saul removed him from him and made him captain over 1,000. And he went out and came in before the people. And David behaved himself wisely in all his ways, and the Lord was with him. Yes. Wherefore when Saul saw that that he behaved himself very wisely, he was even more afraid. Like, no matter what Saul said against David at this point, putting him, I think, in positions that he expected David to fail in, like maybe he was going to fall, like in war or something like that. He was smart and he was strategizing. The Spirit of the Lord was with him. So I feel like he was bobbing and weaving. That's what Spirit got me saying, like the father and the mother had David bobbing and weaving, like on both sides. Like he was like kind of weaving through that thing. So it say, but all of Israel and Judah loved David because he went out and came in before them. Like he went out and he came back, and everybody was seeing what was happening. And Saul said to David, behold, my elder daughter Merab, her and I will give to you, for you give thee to wife. Only be valiant for me and fight the Lord's battles. For Saul said, let not my hand be upon him, but let the hand of the Philistines be up. And so he was still trying to set David up. Like, let the Philistines kill him. You know what I mean? Like, I can't do it. I got to make sure that it look good. So he going to give him a wife, like my oldest daughter and all this stuff, right? And David said unto Saul, who am I? And what is my life or my father's family in Israel that I should be son-in-law to the king? Who am I that I should be son-in-law to the king? But it came to pass at the time when Merab, Saul's daughter, should have been given to David, that she was given unto Adriel, the Metholite, to wife. And Michal, Saul's daughter, loved David. And they told Saul, and the thing pleased him. Like the eldest daughter went off, was given to somebody else to marry, some other kind of allegiance or alliance or whatever the case may be. But Saul had another daughter that was into David. They like, yo, your other daughter into David, so let her marry him. And Saul like, okay, cool, bet. That's what it is. Saul said, I give him her, and let her be a snare to him. Ooh, yeah. At the hand of the Philistines may be against him. Wherefore said Saul to David. Wherefore Saul said to David. I gotta get it out right. I gotta read it what it say. Wherefore Saul said to David, thou shalt this day be my son-in-law, the one of the twain. And Saul commanded his servants, saying, commune with David secretly, and say, behold, the king have delight in thee, and all his servants love thee. Now therefore be the king's son-in-law. And Saul's servants went and told him that. You know, the king delights in you. All the servants love you. All the people love you. Daughter loves you. Come and be the king's son-in-law. You know, it's all good. Yeah, we want you to be a part of, you know, the family, the covenant, and bring you in. You've done such a good job. You're so wise. We can see, you know, what's on you. And Saul's servants spoke those words in the ears of David. And David said, seem to you a light thing to be a king's son-in-law, seeing that I'm a poor man and lightly esteemed. And the servants of Saul told him, saying, on this manner spake David. And Saul said, yes to David, and the king desires not any dowry. I don't want nothing from you. You ain't got to give me no nothing, but 100 foreskins of the Philistines to be avenged of the king's enemies. But Saul thought to make David fall by the hands of the Philistines again. I don't want no dowry for my daughter. You ain't got to pay me nothing. You know, you have shown yourself to be mighty in battle. You are strategist. You know, the people love you. My servants respect you. My daughter in love with you. I wanted to give you the eldest, but she went off. So now I want you to have the youngest, or whichever one she was. I don't know if it said the youngest, but it said that, just said his daughter. Okay. So now he's setting them up. Instead of a dowry, just give me 100 foreskins of the Philistines. So kill them, bring me back 100 of the, you know, It's a setup, a whole setup. And when his servants told David these things, it pleased David. He was like, okay, I'm the king's son-in-law, and the days were not expired. Whereas David arose and went, and his men slew the Philistines, 200 of them. You know, Saul big pissed. Now at this point, he like, this Negro done came. Sorry, you know what I'm trying to say. He done came back with 200. I sent him to get 100. He was supposed to fall. They were supposed to kill him. But they didn't get him. They didn't get him. I gotta take a sip. They didn't get him. He came back with 200. And he gave them the full tale to the king, that he might be the king's son-in-law. And Saul gave him Michal, his daughter, to wife. And Saul saw and knew that the Lord was with David. He got to be with David. The Lord got to be with David. By this time, David is famous. You talking about more famous. Saul, like, he done got the respect and everything that I throw at this dude, try to get him all of these tasks and stuff. He supposed to fall, he supposed to fail, and he overcome each and every one of them. And Saul was yet even more afraid of David. And Saul became David's enemy continually. This your whole father-in-law. You think he's setting you up with all kind of blessings? You done gave me a job. I'm over the army. I'm slaying them out here. I'm talking about armies. I'm talking about cities. The whole world almost, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? It's talking. Like, David got the respect that everybody, the girls like, ooh, look at David. You know what I mean? He slew 10,000 and Saul just slew 1,000. Saul pissed, big mad. Then it says, then the princes of the Philistines went forth, and it came to pass that after they went forth, that David behaved himself even more wisely than all the servants of Saul, so that his name was much set by. So again, David's wit in acting on the word of the Lord, and how the Lord was moving David, and he was bobbing and weaving and just stepping. I said, ooh. Getting him. Saul was so pissed he ain't know what to do with himself. He kept trying to set David up. And before you know it, he just went full out like, look, David had to flee. Yes, over here in 20 it say, and David fled and from Naioth and Ramah, and came and said before Jonathan, what have I done? What is my iniquity? What was my iniquity? Only thing David did was do what Saul asked him to do. Blessed by the Lord, evading all of his foes, protected, no weapon formed against him could prosper. And it pissed Saul off till he chased. Y'all know, if you don't know, you know, you can continue to go on down in there. But I believe, where was we at that you wanted? Is it 27? Wherefore David arose and went, and he and his men slew the Philistines 200 men. David brought their foreskins and gave them the full tale to the king, that he might be the king's new son-in-law. That's it. I hear from that the spirit of our source, the Alpha and Omega, the infinite intelligence, wisdom, the principal thing, and the breath of life, saying to me that somebody been trying to get you to fail. Somebody been trying to get you to fall. Somebody's setting you up with some ish that's supposed to be, that look like it's good. Like y'all are partners in this thing. And you really not. Not at all. I feel it. This one. Yes, but love it. That's why, because this was out of place. Ooh, that was good. And what's out of place? The truth. This right here is 2 decks of cards. This card don't belong on top of here. I couldn't see this one because the truth was in the way. I couldn't see past the truth that was placed over. This is something unexpected. Yes, beloved. Where is the rest of this? It's right here in plain sight. Hidden in plain sight. Couldn't even see it. Look at this. Temperance, balance, self-control, higher learning. I think that's what David was exercising, some self-control, some higher learning, but that temperance, the angels of the Lord was with David, having that mental clarity. Yeah, I hear designer. I see celebrate that just feel out. You want one of these? It's something that's designed for you to be successful. And no matter what kind of ill-devised, designed plans that come against you, you still gonna celebrate. You still gonna celebrate. Why? Because what's coming against you, the word of the Father, the Father has ordained. And I'm talking about, that's what I'm feeling with this here. That mother, father, spirit, the whole, right? The beginning and the end, the alpha and omega, the yin and the yang, and everything in between has said that you will prosper over this lies and deceit, the setups, the fuckery, that which is trying to get you held up, what is trying to have you bondage, what is even trying to seek to destroy you. You are spiritually protected and you are spiritually led. And whatever your calling is, to what, it's got people that is, I mean, it took me to hear and pull that word out to say either you getting ready to marry into something, partner into something, that it's a whole setup. It's a setup against you. Like they sat around and devised it. They talked about it. People that they trust, they sent them to convince you, to give you comfort. Where you may have been thinking like, who am I to even be in this position that y'all would proposition me in this way? Like I don't even qualify. I'm a poor man. Who am I to marry the king's daughter? And they got you into this like no, look at your track record and look at using your success against you, making you feel like you've done such a great job that this is something that you are deserving of. But all this time while they devising against you, it's a setup for the source to bless you. And you talking about what happened to David, yeah, that right there, that looked like it was a blessing, turned out to be a whole test. Because what the wife was a snare. She was a trap. To either get him trapped in Saul's camp or something, either she gonna, you know how they used to do that back in the day, or the Philistines is gonna kill him. Either way, he was set up to get took out, to be destroyed. And everything that they came against him with, he persevered. It's something gonna happen that's real unexpected, and it's being weaved in deceit. And we talked about, you know, that somebody is being real close to their calling. Like you have accepted the call, you done answered the call, you done answered it, you could hear it, you could see, like you received the download of what had been planned for thee. You could see the details of the contract. Like, you know, why did you come? It's been revealed onto you. You heard the call, but what the reason why has now been revealed in some sort of way. Denial is a challenge. Is the wheat denying? No. The others are denying you. You are challenged by those who are either, no. Other way around. Correction. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because this right here, promotion, promoter. Again, that's Saul and David. Saul slew 1,000 and David 10,000s. There are those that can see clearly with this denial and reverse, like challenge reverse, but it's people, maybe it's so unbelievable about what you're doing, but at the end of the day, they believe it. They see it. It's no denying it. It's like just out there. Like it ain't no way that you can't see. And people are talking, promoting you up. And they because you can't deny. was placed over you. And it's definitely somebody that's close to you that's devising your downfall. I hear sabotage. Again, setting you up to go against others where they presume that you will fail and you were going to be successful. And when I say doubly successful, you talking about you give me a task and I go smash that ish. You give me a goal of 100 and I'm coming back with 200. And the only thing that you could do for me for that is to set me up and to destroy me. I piss you off so bad. You don't know whether you want to destroy me or run from me. You really low-key scared of me. Right? You low-key scared and afraid, like sore afraid. As the source, the word said it in there. You know, we ain't gonna get into it. But the words say, Saul was sore afraid. Very, very, very afraid. Because he could see that the Lord, the Alpha, the Omega, was with David. Writer. Probably put you in a position where they're going to write about this shit. You going to make the news or some shit. It's going to be stories about this shit. And that's the Ace of Swords truth. Because I left it sitting right there for some reason, boo. And anything that happened in a reading, in my opinion, is meant. Because the source didn't correct it. Put it right there. That's the truth. Anything else in this deck? No. Ask for help. It's something coming after you. It's people around you that's plotting, devising, behind your back, scheming, envy, jealousy. But they low-key afraid of you. And people fear what they don't understand. They fear what they don't understand. Don't let you be, like I said, they can't figure out how you do it. They afraid of it. Instead of them wanting to get close and see how you did it and tap in and magnify, no, they want to destroy it. Ask for help. You might mess around and find yourself out there looking for options, looking for help. But I feel like somebody is trying to devise a plan. Like they looking for what door to choose. But I feel like the source sees it. Of course, source sees all things, right? And that's that balancing. Like it's going to be balanced. Whatever it was that, or whatever it is that's coming after you, it has some of this. Patient. Move smart, move wisely. And that's what David was doing, working smart. I feel like that scrutinizing over the details. Because that's where we say the devil is in the details. Look at the details. If you getting in partnership with people, I wouldn't care who it was. They could appear to be close to you. They could appear to be whatever. Look at the details, because you never know who's secretly envious of you. That's exactly that hit. You never know who's secretly envious, who's hiding envy and jealousy and bitterness in their heart for you. You just don't know. Source said it wasn't nothing. Look, yes, somebody is unreliable. You see them with that hand behind their back? That's a fake, false ass, fuck ass problem. Because they trying to get you to say yes to something that you think you can't do, that's impossible. And they think they setting you up, but really what they finna do is glow you up. It's going to be the seeds to, is that right? Yes. What you gonna come back with? Promotion. They're gonna promote you up. You gonna mess around and it probably blow up, like I said. But be cautious, because you don't know who really around you. Strategize. Be strategic with it. Look at the details. But I just feel like somebody trying to set you up. It could be some sort of bad deal. It could be some sort of, I just really hear a partnership. A partnership. And somebody is having some unrealistic thoughts. Again, It might be something that you think that you can't do, or they're giving you something that they don't think that you're going to be able to accomplish. Again, like with the 100 Philistines, give me 100 foreskin, and that's the dowry for my daughter. David came back with 200 because you believed that you could do it. And you were doubly successful, or you're going to be doubly successful. And when your success is going to piss people off, and that person that gave you the assignment is going to be so mad that you were doubly successful that they ain't going to know what to do with you. They ain't going to know how to destroy you, and they ain't going to, or if they should, because they so afraid. But again, fear causes people to destroy that which what they are afraid of. Instead of trying to understand it, they'd rather destroy it and get rid of it. Setbacks, arguments. But we saw ask for help. A helper is here to help you bob and weave around this situation. It's going to move you. Move you. Move you. Move you. Move you. This could be somebody that, again, business partnership. Be careful of this outlook, because it's something in here that is very unstable. It's something about the trajectory, the outlook, the perspective. I hear prospects of it that, yeah, they expect you to be unstable. It may present to you some twists and turns and some ups and downs with it, because look, unstable instability. But stability is after your life purpose. Maybe your life purpose is to bring back stability. Maybe you will be standing up for something, burning down strongholds or changing mindsets, right? And if that be the case, people ain't gonna want you to do that. But success will find you. Success will come to you because it is ordained by the Most High, ordained by the Alpha and Omega. You were sent, you were come to do a thing, and it's been stamped and sealed, and people can see it on you. People are going to start talking. People are going to start promoting and uplifting, and it is going to sow seeds of envy and jealousy and bitterness of the ones that are closest to you, the ones that you think that are blowing you up and glowing you up and giving you reward and recognition are really setting you up for your downfall. Is that right? And you said it wasn't nothing else in this day. Again, I can't make it up. Work smart. Just like David. Work wise. Be wise. And stay tapped in. Because something is going to change for you, beloved. It is. And you going to grow. And there's people that cannot stand that shit. And they're going to do some unethical shit to stop you from getting to your destiny. But you got help. What did I say? Justice and help. Something is going to come in and rescue you. In the other books, the verses after that, something better. Justice, balancing, something better. And we got peacemaker. We saw the writer card down here, and now we see it in the same as media. I can't make it up, y'all. But where I was thinking before I get squirrel with the peacemaker and help coming in, it drew me to the other verses. I think 18 or 19 through 20, chapters 19 through 20. They started talking about Jonathan and David and how Jonathan and David were very, very close. Yeah, even messengers. I'm telling you, where were we? This is 1 Samuel 20 and 9. Jonathan said, "Far be it from me, for if I knew certainly that evil were determined by my father to come upon thee, then would I not tell thee." Read that again for clarity. And Jonathan said, "Far be it from thee, for if I knew certainly that evil were determined by my father to come upon thee, then would not I tell it thee." That Jonathan and David were close. David said that his soul and Jonathan's soul was almost like conjoined, like married. Like they were soul brothers. They were so weak. And Jonathan had a loyalty to David. And that's why Jonathan was saying that if I knew that my father was setting evil towards you, I would tell you, my wheat. I will put you up on game. You my wheat. You my brother. You my G. I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not in that. It's somebody that's close. Can I put these away? No, because I showed it. Do you want these out? You know, can I put these back in here? Do you want this out? Okay, because I sure was about to wrap this all up. Like, the source be having to pull me back. Protect us for any foes that may be around us. Seal our space. Seal our space. Sealed. Ashe. Let's get it. On point of what has been spoken, and wrote spoken from the beginning. Spoken from the beginning. Alpha said, Omega said, on what has been spoken from the beginning. Since the Alpha. Yes. Hope y'all can pick that up. Something, you're going to be challenged by something that's unexpected. Do you want this in the upright now? Yep, because somebody is denying your power, your purpose. They are trying to deny the design that's placed upon your life. What has been designed, what has been written with the writer, what has been designed, what has been written. And what they're going to do to you is going to be very unexpected. They don't want this celebration to come about, or people are celebrating you. They are promoting you. They are talking about you, the goodness and the things that you are doing, what you have accomplished, your success. And they know you the truth. When I say you the truth, you the truth. They have some divine clarity about who you are and what you're going to do, what you've come to do. And if they don't know all of it for real, they know your potential for it. Do you want this? Yeah. Queen of Swords. Somebody in a Queen of Swords energy. Somebody that knows. Is this a tear? Is this the wheat? Oh, okay. Well, you the one that's in a Queen of Swords energy. Confident. Yes. Acting very wise and strategic. And the way that you strategize is challenging to others, I feel. And maybe you are challenged in some sort, like, oh, maybe you feel isolated. Yeah, I feel isolated, set apart, right? You off to yourself. That's what I feel. Because you feel like people are denying you. They are pushing you away because of your success. Well, what has been written over you, or maybe, yeah, it is. Because of what has been written, what is ordained for you. And I don't know, are they isolating themselves? They are just isolated and set aside. This one, this. Yeah, Five of Wands. Like I said, it's a conflict over what has been written, what has been ordained for you. And I don't know if this is, yeah, people are enlightened. They can see it. I'm talking about they could see it. They are challenged by the enlightenment, by what they could see on you. They could probably see the light. They could see your destiny. They could see, I hear the kingdom opening up to thee. That's that justice. And how many times did we see it come out in this one? That's that justice. Maybe your job here is to help balance the scales. You never know who you are. And well, I feel like you've got the a download to say that balance and truth. I hear intellect again. That Queen of Swords is highly intellectual, very logical. I see restitution. I mean restoration. You know, this Seven of Cups. Many options. Many options. The number 7 feels significant but I just feel options mostly because of those doors. We saw the doors with the golden door. It's a lot of cups here. It's a lot of choices and opportunities and decisions to be made. And I feel like the way that you make your decisions, again, you leaning with the Most High that's going to move you. And you going to, I feel like, sip from many cups. It's not going to be just no one type of cup. When I was getting a download earlier, and it was telling me about flowers, like almost like investment, but it didn't do like 7 of Pentacles type of investment. It was like 7 of flowers type of investment, and it had something like it was 3 flowers of one kind and it was 4 different other types of flowers. And I'm gonna be very honest, the last one was cotton blossoms. It really was like the blossom, like it felt the actual picking off and putting them in satchels. Don't know what that type of energy was. Was it residual from this week? But I definitely felt it in the pre-shuffle, getting prepared for this reading when I got took into the book. And to see this word where it's this right here on the balance for restitution could definitely mean something. I don't know what, when, whatever. I'm just putting it out there because it's been told on to me. 3 of Pentacles. Something being worked out, or it's others that are working against thee. And we see the 3 of Cups celebrating in the upright, but it's others that are devising against you. It's people that are close. We saw Saul. We saw the servant that he was talking to give the message to David, like whispering something secretly to that one person. And we saw the daughter that was sent. That's 3 people. 3. So you could have a mentor or the father figure or the king-ish type of person in the family, the daughter, the person, or the male, whoever, take it which way it resonate. For you, this is you, your energy, then take it. But the person that you are married to, your significant other, your spouse, the one that you date and looking for longevity to be with, that person and somebody else that's in the crew with them. Anything else in this deck? No. Listen to the spirit. Something is going on. Hierophant. 4 of Swords. And look at that flower. And this lotus was one of the flowers that I felt. And I feel this rest and recovery. Like whatever it is that you're going to go through, you're going to make it through it. But you're going to have to rest and heal and pray. Meditation, pray, stay tapped in all the time. Where are we going, back into here? Here? Okay, yes. Here? Where? This is Mark, and it's taking me to Mark 4 and 4. And it came to pass, as he sowed, some fell by the wayside, and the fowls of the air came and devoured it up. And some fell on stony ground, where it had not much earth. And immediately it sprang up, because it had no depth of earth. But when the sun was up, it was scorched, and because it had no root, it withered away. And some fell among the thorns, and thorns grew up and choked it, and it yielded no fruit. And other fell on good ground, and did yield fruit, that sprang up and increased and brought forth some 30, some 60, and some an 100. And he said unto them, he that hath ears to hear, let them hear. When he was alone, they that were about with him, the 12, asked of him the parable. And he said unto them, unto you is it given to know the mystery of the kingdom of God. But unto them that are without, all these things are done in parables. Keep going. They that seeing they may see, and not perceive, and hearing they may hear, and not understand, lest at any time they should be converted, and their sins should be forgiven them. And he said unto them, know you not this parable? How then will you know all parables? The sower soweth the word. Men sow on bad ground. Men sow in fallen lots. I felt 3 T's. So again, these men sowed their seed in fallen ground and fallen lots. Need you to reseed their lot to make them rich, and then destroy the sower of the good seed. And I felt 3 seeds. We had that Hierophant, 4 of Swords, 8 of Cups, and 5 of Swords. Aggression, battles, control, and dominance. Anything else in here? Thank you. Thank you for the reading of your word. Thank you. So, life changes, relocation, a spiritual quest. So you are on your spiritual journey. You are doing what you're supposed to do. You are sowing seeds. I feel investing in something. And whatever it is, you may have 3 opportunities or 3 different ventures or whatever is being presented to you. I'm feeling the number 3 strong because we saw 3 seeds. Source says 3 seeds sown. And whoever these people are, they have misinvested. They have sown their seeds in fallen lots, as Source said. And they are looking to you to come and sow good seed so that they can make themselves rich. Eat off of your own wheat. Off of your wheat. And as they do that, they are devising a plan against you. Because they can see the favor of the Lord on you. You are probably being promoted. You probably have reputation. But at the same time, these people don't like you. They don't. They don't. I think the advice is for you to move away from this, that you have destiny. And look at this, the King of Swords. Queen of Swords, King of Swords right here. And I don't know if this person is going through a challenge too. It's something about this individual. I don't know what that is. That might be a separate reading. Yeah, I feel that this is something with this Queen of Swords energy getting through all of this to the match of the King of Swords that's also in a challenge. Because 6 of Wands is good news, positivity is here, victory over here, and the Chariot too, like this energy that's moving, like saying that, you know, whatever this is going, you're going to be victorious. You're going to come out of it. Of course, no weapon formed, no weapon formed. You are protected on all sides. You are somebody, I feel, that has focus and diligence and commitment. You are tapped into the Most High. You are led in the spirit. These horses don't drive, like, you don't drive these, the spirit does. And it's balanced, right, between the two energies. It's balanced, and maybe that's what this is, the King and the Queen of Swords, balancing out those energies and being whole again, flowing with that yin and the yang flow. And we saw that earlier, being tempered, coming to balance. And that's coming to balance in your logic, like mastering that logic. We got the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. You talking about supreme strategy. And it's people that cannot stand you because of how you think, how you move, that you are protected, that you are successful, and no matter what they throw at you, they can't bring you down. You come back doubly successful. Whatever you going at, you smash it, you smash it, you smash it. You get your focus on it, you go after it, and you get it done. And then there ain't no stopping you. Like, again, I even try to take my key lanyard off, and the spirit said no, leave it on. Why? Eagles fly like the eagle, 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 take me away. I don't even know if that's how that song go. Probably not. Probably a whole remix. I'm just saying, that's just how I felt. Like, and look at this right here, gold card is the world card. I'm telling you, you smashing cycles. And look at this is like you moving away to calmer water, like no matter what. Because David did have to take off. Saul chased David almost down to death, found David in a cave somewhere where David had to come out and concede and say, you still my Lord, and I still give you my allegiance. And then the spirit, the evil spirit of envy and jealousy that had been on Saul so tough left him. And what happened? David was anointed king. That very thing that Saul had been so afraid of ended up happening. And all the chasing, all of this nonsense and conflict that had happened sent David off. All this 5 of Wands, challenged by what folks could see. All of this challenge, fighting, sent David off on a quest. And what did David do the whole time? Praise the Lord. Might be some days where David was crying like, source, help me. You know, you sent me out here. Am I going to be out here to die? No, you protect me. You protect me from everything. You feed me. You clothe me. You keep me warm. David sang the praises to the Most High even while he was being chased on to death. I ain't do nothing but what you told me to do. Every task you set against me, in front of me, we smashed them. We ran through them. And everybody saw it. Now I'm doing this for my mans and I'm getting promoted like it's supposed to hype it. If I'm successful, you successful. I'm up underneath you, but they don't see it like that. My wheat, they don't. They look at you like you competition. Oh, you really made that sales goal? Yes. I gave you a sales goal of 100 people and you came back with 200. And now they feel a kind of way because they think that you trying to take their seat. When the only thing you trying to do is exalt them because you look at them with that type of energy, but they ain't returning it. They full of envy and deceit and malice, and they will devise against you. How many we been fired on some fuck shit because you was just doing your job? Real shit. So you might have a boss and a couple of flying monkeys, people that they done set you up to partner with that's supposed to be good for you and y'all supposed to be smashing this shit, and you feel like it's something funky to it. Yeah, the source is pulling your coattail to it. But don't sweat it. Do what you need to do. Smash that shit because it's only setting you up for your greatness. Anything else, source? No. That's it. Don't worry about it. Because again, just like David, they chased him on to the death. And David praised the whole way. I mean, like David had them days, I'm just saying. But David praised, kept them wits, and balanced out them shits. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And before you, what's in here you want? This one. Don't deny you. But it's gonna be undeniable, boo. It's gonna be undeniable. You know. What is it that you refusing to see? It's something that you refusing to see. It could be something about the ones that's closest to thee. It's something that you refusing to see. Be careful. I just flipped on a beware card too. Beware. Partnership is right here. I saw beware. I ain't even gonna try to get it back out. If the source bring it back, yep, there's fear. People are afraid of you. They are. They got some unrealistic shit, or they think you do some shit that's just unrealistic. Like, how the hell do they be making that shit happen? I told them 100, they came back with 200. Again, look at this. What did I say? Didn't I say I saw the word beware? And if the source wanted to bring it out, something unexpected. All about your spiritual connection. You are connected to the Most High God. Look at this. I'm telling you, you got angelic help. Look at this. It's been crafted. People are crafting and designing shit behind the scenes to try to take it out. They probably want to study you and figure out how the hell do they get it done. What is it about? Telling you. Man, it be burning me up. I'm telling you, something about balancing, about bringing. It could have something to do with legal. I don't know. You could be a lawyer. You could be a civil rights attorney. You could be somebody that's really working on reparations or something. I don't know. But I'm just saying, you being set up, yo. Because whatever it is that you came to do, it's been designed, and I mean weaved and woven in from the beginning. It was set for you to come and do it now. And it's folks that can see it, and they are fucking afraid of it. They are afraid of it. They don't want to take the risk. Or you might feel like it's risky, but some kind of way, they trying to explore or find any option to stop thee. But guess what? I'm telling you. Promoter, ask for help. Your spirit is here, because somebody recognize you. They do. They recognize what you all about. Oh yes, that you here. What did I say? Maybe to stand up for some rights. Maybe to stand up for some rights. Maybe to balance some shit out. I'm just saying. When your people help build the whole fuck economy, you can feel how you feel about it. I'm just saying, it's the truth. I might say some shit that make you move around. You come around this piece, I challenge your belief. But that's what I was designed to do. I'm serious. It ain't called GDP for nothing. Dig into it. Whole fucking market. The market. What was the market? Just saying. I saw restitution. We keep saying balance. And I felt that last flower was picking cotton. I'm talking about putting it in the satchels. Okay? And reparations has been on the table for a minute. So if you a civil rights attorney, you best be careful, because it's a whole bunch of people that don't want you winning. I'm just saying. Do what you need to do. Stay tapped in. Stay prayed up. And don't be afraid. Because at the end of the day, we saw who had to bow down and who was risen up. Ashe, and I'm talking about David was anointed king, so don't get it twisted. Yeah. Change is coming. Ooh! Work smart, beloved. Stay wise. Strategize. Scrutinize. Again, I see something that's been written. The artist. Who is the grand artist? The potter that creates all things. The source, the alpha, and the omega. We are creation. Everything in between. You might need to plan some shit out, or somebody is planning something against thee, because they damn sure don't want you to smash these goals, my G. What did I say? That they are envious and they are bitter as the fuck, and they probably want to study you and how you do it, because you got it down to a science. Probably come to make peace. Set things right, my G. What up, my weak? But it's a whole bunch of people that want to stop you from unlocking. Because we know who was the sower of all them fucking seeds. What did I say? Unlock it. Unlock it. Ooh, sauce, did you do it like that? Yes, you did. Yes, it did. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. Ooh, wheat. I love you. I love you. Yes, I love you just like I love me. Because I love the source that made me, called me by its principal thing. Woo, wisdom, that infinite intelligence that'll just come through and do it like that. Tell us the genesis of all this bull. All of creation. And the breath of life too. Yes, the holy chi that lives, that allows me to live and breathe. Ha! The breath in G. Yes. Just like that, y'all. To the next now. With your girl, Lati. Well, you never know what you're going to get. Because life surely is like a box of chocolates. Ashe.